Captain15 and today we are playing the infamous madness of Dr. Dekker. So sit back and enjoy.
Midnight.
I need my keyboard.
Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10. Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home. David is my husband. All on my lonesome. Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death when I'm dancing.
You get this day over and over.
Hilda.
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
There we go.
David hunts,
I can change my skin.
then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
on
phone.
Valentine's Day.
Ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden.
I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it. There's someone else in my hour.
I brought David back to life.
I removed the chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind. I'm not broke. It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are grateful if you could see your way to declaring me insane, or at least temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
wherever I go.
You may just still pull out in front of the driver.
He rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
She's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly.
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics?
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
One of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
Okay, we got a second referral letter. Number 3. Yeah, another client for further So it's just like another client. I don't think that's important. So we got Nathan, Marianna, Maria, Ellen, Claire, Bryce, and Jaya. And so far, Jaya's kind of weird to me. I don't quite like her. Jaya thinks Miranda's motive. Maria, no, I forgot how to say her name. Might be money. So we could question her on money. How are your dreams
I don't
today?
dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
So she... Oh, these are what we said, okay. And this is what I can do. How are you
I'm
today?
fine, Doctor.
You don't...
I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts.
But you went
Nothing.
swimming. Something's off about her. About being
People follow
followed.
me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature.
What creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it.
What does it look like?
A wisp?
It's like a spirit though.
A star?
It's still kind of weird.
It's so bright, and warm, and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others.
I don't know. It's weird.
Feeds on them.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a creature that feeds on others, so you could have been killer. And if you have any questions for any of the characters, feel free to write it down in the comment or in chat, or on whatever it is that we're doing. As we continue, how does it feed on
When I
you?
look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward,
You're still awake.
no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
So you look down, maybe because you don't want to see them dying? What's wrong with looking
You
down?
really want to know?
Yes, tell us.
If I look down,
What do you see?
it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the
Ew.
clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year.
It's everyone that
They
died.
all look terrified, but somehow still alive.
That's creepy.
A creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them
Do you feel guilty?
slowly.
Do you feel guilty?
I don't have anything to say about that.
No, nothing. That's sad. The creatures
The
eat
missing
them?
people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor.
Are you going crazy?
The creature. I hear it. It's hungry.
It wants another one?
Nobody can know. It's our secret.
I feel like you've gone off the deep end. But I can't keep a secret if people are getting hurt.
I can't explain what happened with John.
But you know what
He followed
happened.
me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
He's gone. Gone where? And who's
You
John?
must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing.
Hopefully college student.
He was a looker. Annie had a way with words, but he was also a cheat.
So overall a bad person.
The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
Why not? What happened next?
I
Please
left him.
explain.
To be eaten. And the next morning,
You shut
he
up at your
turns
door?
up in my bed
That's creepy.
at my house. He's not wet at all.
Did you invite him?
No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside.
That's just creepy.
Ball of tangled worms.
How do you even tell it's John?
And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you?
You're being blamed for murder?
That's why I'm here.
Okay, that's why you see a doctor, because everyone thinks you're crazy. But why are you really
They
here?
think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
You kind of are. Did you kill John,
No.
though?
The creature killed John.
But you were there. But you were there. We're gonna go through them once I get through all these, and then really think about it.
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
I mean, it sounds like you are. And I don't know. Is she insane? Or is she not insane? What are your thoughts about it? Because I don't know. She sounds insane. But if it's true, how can I say otherwise?
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me.
Wait,
You
what?
visit.
Oh yeah, we visit.
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of
Oh,
what
nice
I've done.
visits.
You make me feel like I deserve it.
What do I do when I
Get
visit
inside me,
you?
Doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care.
What is going on? Get inside you. Inside you.
I can't really answer that.
Then why does it hurt? Can you explain that? Why does it hurt?
Nope. Can't think of anything.
She sounds very different from what she normally sounds like, so it's kind of weird. Did you write the
I
death
prefer
threats?
actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
Do you know about the stolen pad then? Or
Why would
prescription?
someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
All doctors have one.
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor.
But did you do it?
And after all our sessions. I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
But I don't know if she's insane. Tell me about your loan
Dr.
though.
Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course. Either way, or I'd be cured, but
What is
he asked
going
for
on
his
with my
money
phone?
back, and I didn't have it.
You didn't have your money back. Did you kill him because of the own money? I really don't want to say that. Because I feel like that's inaccurate. I want to ask about I don't care.
I've got nothing to say about that.
Something about visiting, getting inside of you. Can't
It's
keep.
our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm...
Oh, that she's insane. Who needs to know
My
whether you're
lawyer.
insane?
He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it.
Where are you going, Kit?
Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
Oh, that's our question. I'm gonna say no, but she sounds crazy. I don't know what to say. She sounds like a crazy person.
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he
I'm
turns
stuck.
up in my bed at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside. Just a ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you? That's why I'm here.
It's a question about the worms.
I don't know anything about that.
What about the holes?
That's not something I know about.
There has to be left to be Ethan.
I don't know about that.
What do you know? Did you
Why
kill
would I do
Dekker?
that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
You owe Claire money?
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
Wait a minute. Loan agreement. What do you know about loans?
But I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
That doesn't tell us anything. We're just gonna say she's insane. She clearly has problems. And I don't want to make it worse.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I ever needed to hear you say.
I mean, has anyone else turned up at your home?
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
Why are you so weird? I didn't visit you.
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
Doing what?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
I mean, I can imagine, kind of.
Can you remember what you did?
No. Did I hurt you?
You'll have to ask me something else.
What did we do to you? Tell me about the loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
Dekker needed money? Why do you need money?
I don't have an answer for you.
You should. There's like no good spot to do this. And my cord's way too low. So he needed money.
I can't really answer that.
Can you do something fictional?
I don't have anything to say about that.
Nothing? Still excellent.
I've got nothing to say about that.
There has to be something.
You'll have to ask me something else.
I can't sit like this. Has she been feeling hot or thirsty? That could be taken so bad out of context. Do you feel hot or thirsty today?
No, I've not been thirsty. Not since I went back to the sea.
Back to the sea. She does not. Something about the loan, but I've already... Can't keep hurting the people.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
No blackouts?
Like I said, I've been fine.
I don't think you are fine. Are you really fine?
I've done lots of dancing, lots of clubbing, lots of socializing.
Sounds normal. But you don't sound normal. Dekker denounced her as sane. Can I spell this word?
Dr. Dekker was a hack. You're special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
You do have crazy problems. Well, why was he a hack?
There are similarities, but you're not the dead doctor. Are you feeling okay?
I'm not dead yet. I'm afraid I'm gonna die because you have problems.
You get inside me, doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care.
Am I a cruel person?
I don't know about that.
You don't know anything, do you? Inside of you, a question?
I don't have an answer for you.
Nathan! Oh. Almost sneezed. Why does she feel like she deserves it? Why do you deserve it?
It's my fault they're all dying. They're following me.
You're guilty.
I don't know anything about that.
You feel guilty. You're dying because they're following. There's something in
Get
here.
inside me, doctor. And it hurts. And you don't care.
What hurts? Explain your
That's not something I know
story.
about.
I want to know about it. Why won't you tell me? Nathan! How are you today?
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
That's a weird way to start the conversation.
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized.
You can.
How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't.
It's
I think I found one
possible.
of the key words.
Is it Hannah? Hannah?
I'm at peace with Hannah now.
No.
I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward.
Yep.
I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
I just forgot. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. That's what we had to write about? Why? What
I
keyword?
can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it.
Write it down.
I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later.
Oh, you actually got
I
some
asked him what he
sleep.
said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Is it Pluto?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Pluto is a planet. Don't say otherwise. I think I found the keyword. Dude, where are you going? Are you okay? What?
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is
Saturn.
it? No, don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What's that?
It's about time travel.
What do you mean time travel? You're like confusing
I read a
me.
book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel.
But it's
I
not.
couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Oh,
I
time
read a book
travel.
about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
What do you mean once?
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her.
That's
Hannah didn't
cruel.
die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
What do you mean change?
I don't think I know about that. I hope you're keeping good notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell.
Kind of. What did change about
Her
Hannah's
obituary
stuff?
changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed.
Just
The
the
family
time
seemed to hate me more, which is ironic, because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
That's cruel. Let's do Mars. Let's
I don't
go
want it to be
to.
triggered.
Oh, see, we already found out. How have things been with
Things have
Marianna?
been interesting. Thanks to Marianna.
Marianna. Interesting. Why?
We went on a date. What sort of? She
Don't go
texted
in
me
the
this
river.
bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Marianna dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Marianna likes me?
No, 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 no. No, I don't think she does.
So what you're trying to say is that Marianna is just using me and has no interest in me romantically whatsoever.
Possibly.
Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
Do you like Nathan?
No,
No,
can't think of anything.
she don't care. Do you know about the prescription pad?
The one with all the death threats on it.
Yeah, that one.
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Probably.
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
He knows an awful lot about murder.
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker.
I kind of
I
believe
looked at
you.
one of your other patients. Or maybe even your assistant.
Yeah, the assistant's kind of questionable. Why lie about Hannah being on life support?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
But why? Why does it matter? Did you ever think to drive away
I
from the
didn't have
lorry?
time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
I believe you. It's a shame. Tried to save her.
I tried, but I can't do it. To be honest, nowadays, I'm more interested in moving forwards.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would want to move forward
His
too.
prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
I think we already answered the murderer covering their tracks. Well, there's something else.
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Marianna dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Marianna likes me?
I kind of wish I told him yes, but I don't want him to die. Marianna kills him next, and we're gonna
Do
rob.
you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
You obviously like her. Why did he travel back to the accident? When did you travel back to the accident?
The day before Valentine's Day. I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it just happened. The next day for me was Valentine's Day. Present day.
Present day.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
We figured out why. Can we figure out why we
I read a
did?
book about time travel.
I don't know. Is there anything else I can do to help you? Covering his track, murder. Got a keyword. Assistant.
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Why don't you know anything about that? Are there holes? Are the holes in John's stab wounds? Was John
You
stabbed?
must have read about John.
Holes in John stab wounds. Were they?
That's an interesting analogy, Doctor. You think I'm making this up?
I already said you're insane.